Okay.
Okay, we're in. Okay, hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Hivemind Podcast.
Hello.
How are you today?
Me, I'm good. Now that we've finally started after a lot of technical mumbo jumbo.
Because we totally know what we're doing.
Yeah, we didn't think this through at all. We've been planning for so long and it just did not work.
No, we've had no practice runs. I haven't used Audacity since like year 9 in school.
I have never used it, so...
Have you not? You never used it in school?
No, I never needed to use it in school.
Oh, did you never take music?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
So, what are we going to be talking about today, Jade?
Well, it's going to be one of those little... You know, in class where they sit you down and say, hey, everybody tell people your name, your hobbies, what you do. It's that sort of awkward episode.
I hate that. I hated that in school.
I know, because you always sat there like, what do I say? What do I say?
They do it in like job interviews now. They're like, so tell me 5 interesting things about you. And I'm like, I have never done anything interesting in my life ever.
I literally sit in my room and game all day. That's all I do.
Yeah. Occasionally I go out, but mostly I don't.
I only go out when I'm made to.
Yeah. Or for food. So we
let's have a look.
Have made lists of top like games, books, anime, etc. But I don't think either of us have actually finished lists. So
I haven't even started the anime one, so I'm winging that section.
It's because like whenever you have to list something, you forget anything that you've ever watched or played or read.
I know. I think it was like. I think that's why I haven't done the anime one. I was like, what? What have I watched? I've watched hundreds, but in my head it just went.
Yeah,
absolutely went.
What?
Idiot. Naruto. I've watched like 300 episodes of Naruto and it didn't even click. And
How
it's
did
just
you forget that?
Recording.
I like rip into you about that all the time. So, I don't know where you want to start. I feel like our games list is probably going to be
I feel like my games list is the most fleshed out one that I've got going right now.
Is yours in order? Because mine's not in order. Mine's just...
No, mine's not in order. I couldn't figure out which one to put it in.
Okay, that's fine. Because I don't think I could order any of these.
So before we get into the list...
Oh, yeah.
You kind of go into what sort of games you like to play, what sort of games you'll find you playing.
Well, at the moment I just seem to replay the same stuff that I have played about 5 different times. Mostly...
Oh, you go back and play games?
Yeah. Mostly RPGs and things like that, though. Which I think we have in common, really.
Yeah, I pretty much play just RPGs, JRPGs, really. Like, anything like role-playing or like... Just games that are like got long gameplay to them is tend what I...
You play more JRPGs than I do. I tend to play more Western ones.
Yeah, yes, yeah, well, you do actually. Yeah, I play a lot of comparing our lists actually, I do play a lot of JRPGs.
Yeah, like some of the games that you say you're playing, I'm like, I've never even heard of that one. And they always sound so wild.
They do. JRPGs are just nuts. Like
I shouldn't be surprised, nuts. Really. Like.
I think that's why I love them so much. Like, I do like the Western ones. I do. Like, you got me into, like, Dragon Age, and you got me into, like, Witcher and stuff like that.
Oh, yes.
And I'll get you into the JRPG.
Yeah, I know. I need to get around to playing the ones that you have let me. One day I will.
Oh, God, yes. Yes. They're on my top list, actually.
Are they?
Yes, because they are that wild.
Oh, I just hope they live up to the hype now that you've given me.
Oh, they're good. They're good. Well, it's the ones that I was texting you those, like, my reactions to, like, every single event.
Oh, those ones. Yeah. Now I'm a little bit afraid.
So, bouncing off the RPG theme, when you play RPGs, what sort of classes do you go for?
Always the sneaky ones. If I can be a rogue, you know that's the first thing I'm going to do.
I can't rogue for the life of me. I just don't have the patience for it.
But you don't need patience or anything. It's like, I don't know how you could not want to be a rogue. They're so good.
I don't know. I think I'm just a bit sadistic. I think I just like the warrior class because then I just go in like literally axe swinging. Like if he's got an axe, the better.
Yeah.
I'll deal with a sword, but ideally an axe. I'll just go like.
Yeah, you always go for the big
ham.
like. If something's got a two-handed weapon, I know that you're going to be all over
two-handed's
that.
better. Yeah, I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I feel like our play styles could be like where when we come to doors, we approach doors in two completely different ways.
Yeah, we do.
You're all like, bruh, I'll go find the key, and I'm already halfway through kicking it down. Like, what? Like,
unless
who needs the key?
Unless I have the option to pick the lock, in which case I'm like, yeah, I'm already in the door.
Or teleported through the door. I feel like there's a few things we've done in the past. We're like, who needs the door? You
Yeah.
just teleport through the door. You can see through it.
Yeah, we don't tend to use doors as they're intended.
No, we don't. Or we always find the back way into like dungeons and stuff,
No,
and then we stroll out the front door.
You always find the back way. And then end up fighting like the boss or something way before you even need to.
I don't know how I manage it.
I
just don't know how I do it. Every game.
But then I'm also quite thankful that you like to heal, because I cannot play characters that have to heal for the life of me.
Oh, I love being the cleric. I like to be one extreme or the other. I like to kill everything or heal everything. Like, I can't be in between.
I don't have the patience to heal. Like, if I'm playing a game where it's just me, I will quite often let party members just die because I'm like, I can't be bothered to keep healing you. You're too squishy. You could just stay dead.
I do get stressed out healing, but if someone else is healing, I will backseat them so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, tell them how to do it. So I'm like, I'll do it. I can't do it. Because I am a pretty good healer. I am. I will be big-headed when I say I'm pretty good as a support class. So I can't let someone else do it. Because I'll be sat there like, I can do it better. Let me do it. I can do it better.
You do though. Like, whenever you see other people playing healing classes, you're like, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
Oh, don't. Oh,
like
yeah.
every time we watch D&D, it's like, remember to stabilize them.
No one, every campaign that I watch, no one remembers about the stabilize. And then people die, and you're like, if you stabilize them, that was basically like, you reset their hip, like to death throes. Oh, just don't. I get salty now. I get so salty. Critical Role is so bad for that.
The true you is coming out now. The truth is all
and
on tape.
That, everybody, is why I'm the cleric.
Yeah.
Why I'm the cleric.
How you cope with me when you're that into people being stupid and needing to be healed. Like how you play with me.
Yeah, because you are a bit suicidal.
Yeah.
You are very much just like, especially when you're squishy, you will run at it when you're squishy, and I'm the tank that's left behind, and I'm like, that's my job, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, good time. So let's get into the top games. Would you like to go first?
I don't mind. I can do. I only have 7, so
I've got 8, so don't worry about it.
unless we could take it in turns. So I'll do one, you do one.
Yeah, because I'm quite interested to see if some overlap.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. So the one that I have first on my list is Persona 5, which
Ooh.
I don't know if it will be on your list because I don't think you enjoyed it as much as I did.
Didn't. No, I didn't. Because I ended up giving you Persona 5.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know if it was different for me because it was my first Persona game, whereas you had, was it 4 you said you really liked? So you had
that was my next sentence. Persona 4 is on my favourite list.
I thought it might
really
be,
liked Persona
yeah.
4. I really like Persona 4, and I don't know why Persona 5 didn't click with me.
I think because you said back along because it's so kind of grindy.
Yeah, it was quite, like, Persona 4 was grindy, but I feel like, especially the first few, I don't know what you call them, chapters or levels of Persona 5, it was very much dungeon, bad guy, dungeon, bad guy, dungeon, bad guy. Like, it was all these people lying and stuff.
Yeah.
Where Persona 4 was very much you were chasing one bad guy.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. And I think Mementos as well, that bit especially really got me.
Oh.
I can see why you didn't like that, but I don't mind grindy games as much.
No, you. I think I don't get on with dungeon crawlers very
Yeah.
well, but you quite like it, don't you?
Yeah, it's quite satisfying. Like, literally, it's taken me, 3 playthroughs I needed to finish my Persona compendium. Like, that's how much I don't mind grinding because I was like, I need money to fuse personas.
You don't have a gambling addiction, you have a persona addiction.
I do.
So, like, how many hours would that be then? If you've done it, like, 3
playthroughs is about 250 something hours, I think.
I was going to say, like, 150, 250.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It works out, I think, about 80 hours a playthrough.
Do you sleep?
No. Like, obviously, this one's not been as long because I haven't focused on... I was there for fusing and nothing else. So that one was a lot quicker. But yeah, that was a lot of hours to sink into a game. So if it wasn't on my list, I think I'd be a bit concerned. So you have Persona 4 on your list.
I do have Persona 4. It was, like I said earlier, it was just, I prefer like one storyline. I think Persona 5 just had too many different things that didn't really play into the main storyline of it.
No, it's not really until the end they get like a kind of whole big connected.
Yeah, and I think that's what I needed really. I was just like, oh, it's a bit like Scooby-Doo really. I'm just chasing down bad guys.
Like Scooby-Doo. Nice.
Nice. So after Persona 4, this better be on yours.
What?
This better be on yours. Divinity Original Sin 2.
That is on my list. Yes.
Well done. Well done. Thank you very much for recommending that into my life.
You're welcome. You can technically thank the Instagram post I saw on it, which is what prompted me to pre-order it.
Good old social media at its finest.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that is probably one of the best games I've ever played, I think.
Yeah, it was, I think, one of the first co-op games I've ever played, actually.
Yeah, I am definitely not a co-op lover. I hate playing with other people. But that was really good. I enjoyed that.
I would say, like, the first co-op I've played with, like, a friend. Like, I played co-ops where you, like, go people, like, online and stuff. But, like,
yeah, no, I know.
More of a local
it wasn't.
That was quite cool.
It wasn't local, though, because we still did it over, like, online.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
No, it was good. It's, like, better, I think, when you play with someone. I enjoyed it more playing it with you.
Yeah, it was definitely with someone you know.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think you should just be a bit more honest, where, like, someone online, you'd be like, give me the sword! And they'd be like, what? And you'd be like, no, seriously, give me it. Like, now, give me it. But we were actually quite good, though. We shared loot pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Except, like, when I'm the charismatic one, so I have to talk to people, and I can see you looting everything in the background because I'm locked in conversation. Like, thanks, bruh.
You snooze, you lose.
And that's why you're the rogue.
Yeah. Well, they weren't going to loot themselves.
I just go for the good old-fashioned kill them, then loot them.
Yeah, I know. We killed so many people we shouldn't have.
We killed so many people we shouldn't have. The traders deserved it.
Yeah.
Like,
they were so annoying.
They were so annoying, so they annoyed it. And we got our money back, so, like,
yeah, that's
win-win.
Yeah, for context. We discovered that if you kill one of the merchants, sometimes they drop a ton of gold.
Like, their whole shop inventory, they just drop.
Yeah.
So, like, why buy it when you can just take it all?
Yeah. I mean...
Why not?
But by the end, I felt like we had so much gold, but there weren't any traders left
There wasn't.
to buy things off of.
So we literally had to start throwing things on the ground because we had no one to sell it to.
Yeah. So many keys, letters, books, stuff we didn't need for quests anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I like that. I'm really looking forward to the next one.
Yeah,
That'll
me
be quite
too.
cool.
I'm interested to see if they change up the, like, gameplay dynamics and, like, moves and stuff like they did from the first one to the second one, because they changed some of the, what was it you used to use all the time in the first one, like hail storm or hail strike or something.
Yes, I'm so sad they changed Hell Strike.
It used to be
in the first one,
so
it was
OP. And then,
in the next one,
yeah,
no, it didn't really do anything.
It was a bit rubbish, to be honest.
I feel like if they blend both games.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be quite cool.
But hopefully it'll be at EGX so we can try it.
Yes, yes. I'm hoping a Final Fantasy VII remakes at EGX too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Which,
can you imagine the queue for that? That's going to be, that'd be nuts.
yeah, but we'll be fine because we'll queue because we've got nothing else to do because
That's true.
Square has us whipped.
We could, like, podcast in the queue.
Yes, we could. That would be great.
Minute 57 of the queue. We have still not moved.
But speaking of Final Fantasy VII, that is also on my list.
Is it Final Fantasy 7?
It is. But
I feel that's on, like, everyone's list,
it is, but I didn't know... Because I was torn because I didn't know whether to put that or Crisis Core, but then I feel like Crisis Core kind of comes under the umbrella of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, because I suppose, like, half of Final Fantasy Crisis Core is in Final Fantasy VII, isn't it?
No.
Well, the main bones of it, anyway.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's so related to it that I feel like it counts, so... Yeah. Right. Just gonna... I, like, need to cross off my list so I don't re-say things.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Yes.
Bouncing off the Final Fantasy 7, I just literally wrote Final Fantasy 7 to 10 because I couldn't choose. I couldn't choose one. It felt like choosing a child. I just couldn't.
I was wondering if you were going to list them all separately or just put Final Fantasy like as a whole big genre almost.
Oh no. Because this is a whole new podcast episode. But there are some Final Fantasies I cannot stand.
Oh. Ooh.
Cannot stand. Spoiler alert, they both have double digits.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Because I think we'll probably agree. And I feel like that is something we could go on about for hours. So
it is. That is a separate podcast. We will switch right past that one onto the next game. This one, I can see why it won lots and lots and lots of awards. And that is The Last of Us.
Oh, is that on your list?
Yeah, it is on my list. It's one of the first games ever where I kind of finished it and was like, wow. Like,
yeah, it was
wow.
amazing.
Like, I didn't have anything about that game that I didn't like. Like, it just kind of solidified Naughty Dog. Like, it's just an amazing studio.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have anything to complain about with it either.
No, I don't. No.
No, that was really good. It didn't make it on my list, though. I don't know why.
How dare you?
I think it was one of those things I considered putting it on there. Mm-hmm. But then I think my criteria for my top list was, would I play it again?
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure if I would. Not because it's not good, but because I feel like once is enough.
Yeah. Oh, see, I got addicted to the multiplayer on it.
Proper
addicted.
Yeah, I didn't play that, so that's probably why.
I put so many hours into that game.
I mean, I might play it again before the second one comes out, just
I'm
to
gonna have
to refresh, and also because I feel like I'm gonna need to get used to the gameplay again. But yeah, so the next one on my list is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm sure it's not surprising to you to find it on my list.
No, because there was a long time. Every time I turned my PlayStation on, it would be Chloe's playing Witcher 3 for like weeks. Yeah, like, straight, no matter what time of day I logged on, you were still playing it.
Yeah, so good. That's the thing though. I don't remember when I bought it or why I bought it because I haven't played the other two. But yeah, it was amazing. I
think I borrowed it off of you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I got way, way too addicted to Gwent, though.
Oh, I did. I loved Gwent.
Like, to the point where I put off so many main quests because I had to finish the Gwent side quests and, like, ride across the land to try and find someone else to play because I needed new cards.
It's when, like, someone will give you a side quest and you've got to go down the road for it and you'll be like, no. Or they'll be like, there's a new card, but it's like 6 hours that way. I was like, let's go, boys.
Yeah,
I'm riding across the map for a card, but I am not going across the map for a side quest. I'm just not.
I know. Which is why I was so, like, disappointed when they brought out the separate Gwent game and it was, like, different to the Gwent game in The Witcher.
Oh, see, I liked it.
I didn't like it. I felt like they changed a lot of the actual game rules. And I was like, oh no, don't like that. We'll go back to the original Gwent.
Just go back to the original game.
Yeah.
OG is best. OG is always best.
But yeah, no, I just thought it was, I don't know, I love open world games as it is, and that was like a huge sprawling open world.
That was, I did like Witcher 3, but I got a little bit like overwhelmed by like the last, what's the last place, like Skellige or whatever it's called? That one. They've
all got that, I think it's like Scottish accent, like the really thick accent. I'm sure it's supposed to be like Scottish if I remember rightly. Don't worry, I'm not going to attempt to do a Scottish accent.
God, no, don't, please don't.
I'm not going to.
But no, once I got there, it was just like so many. I got to stop. See, professional podcast. I'm started clicking a pen. When I got to the last area, I was just like purely did storyline. I found by the end of which there were so many side quests. I was like, I'm just doing main storyline now.
Yeah, I think it does get a bit like that. But then it's one of those things you can go back to and like finish the side quests. Like I was playing it the other week because there was still loads I haven't done.
There's so much. I remember like 100%ing the first area, but like that took me weeks.
Yeah, but that was like
the second one.
Manageable, I think.
Yeah, and it just got bigger and bigger, and I was like, nah, we're just doing main campaign.
But yeah, so that was on my list for sure. I have sunk a lot of hours into that game too.
Another one that won loads of awards and actually won Game of the Year, God of War.
I thought that might be on your list.
It was on my list. I've raved about that game so much.
I know. That was another one of mine that didn't make it onto my list, but I really enjoyed.
I did. It was one of those games that is not a game I pick up. It's not a game I would have gone to. Because it was winning award after award after award after award, I was like, fine, I'll be a sheep. I picked up each. I think I traded in a lot of games, so it wasn't like I was paying for it.
Yeah, I think you did.
So I just picked it up.
Yeah.
And like, damn, why didn't I play it earlier? I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. That I found side questy. I got a bit burnt out. So towards the end, I was like, I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just going to enjoy the main story. Main story is like pretty solid and gameplay was cool. Were you in the end, were you like axey or were you the whips?
I don't know.
I was more the axe. I forgot I had the whips half the time.
I feel like I switched back and forth. I quite liked, I don't know, I felt like the whips were really awkward to use.
Yeah. They're alright if you're in like a group and you're just swinging them, but like I'd learned so many skills with the axe. I was like, I'm not learning a whole set of skills for things. I'm just lazy. I think it just comes down to we're lazy gamers.
Yeah, I think it is.
But one thing we can agree on that
you
we hate. I'm gonna say it.
You say
Atreus needs to die.
Oh my god! I was literally going to say that. Oh my god! The amount of times I tried to throw my axe at him because he was annoying me. Like, I know he's supposed to be your kid and all, but oh my god, he is such a smart mouth. Like, Atreus.
Is that what having kids is like?
Atreus, stop.
That's it, I don't want him. I was so angry. I literally felt like a parent.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ground him, send him back to the boat.
He had such an attitude.
Go home. Oh.
It's
when he got cocky, when he found out he was a god.
I was just about to say that. It was like, that was the worst bit, when he's like, I can do anything, and I'm like, I'm going to slap you in a minute, in my mind.
No, you can't, boy, because I still keep having to, like, you keep throwing yourself off ledges, and I have to keep catching you. Or running headfirst into danger. I'm like, it's fine, I'll just kill everyone while you think you're doing it. Don't worry, it's just me.
Yeah, he was really annoying.
Oh, God.
Or when you have to save him because he's tried to, like, help you fight an enemy, and then they've got him in like a headlock or something, and you're like,
yes. I was like,
fine.
So many times I was like, if it didn't end the game, I'd just let him die.
Yeah.
But it ends the game, so I have to save him.
We're nice people, I promise.
We are kind of.
But no, it was a good game, but again, I don't think I would play it again. Like, not.
No, it's gonna be a long time before I play it again.
Yeah. But you've got the other ones as well, haven't you? You haven't
Yes, I did. I bought the
yet?
backlog when we were in CX that time. I bought 1 to 3, I think it is.
It's going to be weird, I think, going back from that one. to
Yeah,
the
because I
others
think
now.
a lot of reveals in God of War, like so a lot of references went straight over my head because I hadn't played the other ones, and there was a lot of moments where like you could tell the audience is supposed to go like,
Yeah.
and I was like, what?
But then I found
What?
that with The Witcher, there was a lot that they were talking about, and I was like, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, the elf dude that Ciri was working with, when it was revealed to be him, it was like dun dun dun.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
was like, I've got
who?
no idea who you are, buddy. Not a clue. So,
Oh, good times. What's your next one?
on my list? Can you guess? Can you guess?
I guess.
Think.
Give me a hint. Give me a clue.
It's really obvious if you know me at all.
Oh, don't, 'cause I've gone blank. Oh, Dragon Age.
Yes.
Dragon Age.
Yes. I'm putting this as a whole because I couldn't pick one. So it is the series, but yeah, I love it. It was always going to be on my top games list. Like literally, I've probably sunk a good like 500 hours into all of those games.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like if I ever needed a question on Dragon Age, like you knew it.
Yeah.
Like, you knew everyone's backstory. You knew
Yeah.
everything. So I was like, bro, who's this? Because I've only played 1 and Inquisition.
The second
So,
game isn't that bad.
The second game sucks.
Okay, look, the second game has a lot of problems, but there are a lot of redeeming factors.
It's I don't know why I started number 2 first.
I don't know why you started number 2 first. But
I
you
don't know.
really
I think because
missed
Dragon
out.
Age 1 isn't called Dragon Age 1.
No.
So the title to me sounded like a side game. So I thought, I'll just play Dragon Age 2 first. And then figured that the other one was actually
that is
Dragon Age
fair.
1. Yeah, that's my excuse anyway.
Yeah, it's the second game isn't my favourite out of all of them, but the characters are great. They're so sassy.
I liked the one I liked Dorian,
Yes.
and I liked who was like the paladin with like the girl with the short cropped hair. It was like always
Cassandra.
sassing Dorian, like Cassandra. Yeah,
Yeah, I love Cassandra.
her. Yeah, I like them too. I like them having a spat.
I'm
in the
surprised you... Well, I suppose Cassandra's quite a tank, so it doesn't surprise me that you like her.
Oh, you know who can die?
Who?
Who was my husband that backtracked me?
You mean Alistair?
Yeah, Alistair, he can die. I let him
Alistair's
die
like
in my
my
game.
favourite. Alistair and Zevran are like bae.
Morgan can go do one as well. It's all coming back to me now. Morgan can do one because the night that Alistair dumps me, she's like, "Oh, can I have his baby?" And I'm like, "No." So then she doesn't join the final fight. I trained her so much. I had no character to fill the gap.
Your text messages for the whole of that endgame was so funny. Did you?
I struggled so bad because I didn't
romance
train
anyone in
anybody
Inquisition?
else. Yeah, Dorian.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, Morgan. As soon as she appeared in Inquisition, I was like, I want to kill her.
Because I thought,
really
knowing
like
your
her.
luck, you'd end up going with Solus in Inquisition. And I was like waiting for the text you got when the betrayal came, and I was like,
No, I knew the betrayal was Kane because
Damn.
when E3 happened last time, I saw the
oh,
I saw the reveal. No, so I knew Solus was coming. Strangely enough, I know that would have been so sad if it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that would have been just your luck.
But no, Dorian's sassiness had me.
Yeah, I love Dorian. He's so funny. Oh, right. Next up, it's your turn.
My turn.
Yes, go.
Go go go. I've chosen my favourite of the series, and that is Tales of Symphonia,
Okay, so this is...
which is an iconic RPG. It's very old. It's on the GameCube,
Oh, God, that is old.
and it still costs about like £60 to buy it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the Final Fantasy VII of the Tales of series.
Oh, I
It's
see.
like the most famous one.
Yeah,
I love the Tales series. You need to get into that.
Yeah, I think I tried playing one, and then I rage quit, and I never came back to it, and that was like 6 years ago.
It's like your classic JRPG. It has like the parties are always great. There's always like a sassy member, which I love. It's always, the same old trope of got to save the world, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
The parties you get, and like the battle system's pretty cool. Like there's so many skills and stuff. Like it's great. And I think No, I'm thinking of a different game. I was going to say, I think some of it's co-op, because I remember me and my sister playing something. But no, I'm talking about Eternal Sonata. No, that's just gone to my head. No, but Tales of series is pretty cool. I think I've got all of them, actually.
It would surprise me if you didn't, knowing you.
No, I think I do.
Yeah?
But Tales of Symphonia was my first one, and it was iconic, so I liked it. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good.
Good.
Right.
I'm running out of stuff on my list now.
I've
done all my big ones.
I've got 2 left. How many have you?
Go on then, hit me.
Okay, so
I've got one more.
next one, I have got Mass Effect 3.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was another one that I couldn't choose because the whole first trilogy is really good. And also, while I'm here, Andromeda wasn't that bad.
Controversial statement. It wasn't that bad.
They went on about it a lot, and there was a lot of same face syndrome. The animation is not great, but it wasn't that bad. But no, I think 3 was a really good one. It was super emotion at the end. I feel like you need to play it at some point, so I don't want to say anything in case I ruin it.
Yeah, I haven't played. That's a series I've never played, is Mass Effect.
I'm surprised I like it so much because it is sort of a shooter and I can't shoot.
Yeah, you don't do shooters.
No, it's because I've got no hand-eye coordination, so I'm just not very good at them. But
it's because you're blind.
I think it's because it's not a first-person one, so I've got some proportion.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you see the person
that's
actually shooting. Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, the characters are really good. Shepard, who's the one that you play as, is amazing. If you choose to play as a female one, her voice actor does a really, really good job.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if she's been in anything else that you would know. I don't think she has been. No, but no, she really brings the character to life. Compared to, I find the male version. I tried to play that one just to see what it was like, and he just doesn't have much emotion in his voice. So it was a bit rubbish. But no, that is definitely something I would play and have played a lot.
You're showing some obsessive tendencies here.
It's just because I'm so bad when it comes to new games. If I like something, I just want to play that one. Anyway, moving on. This is a series I don't think many people know of, and it's the Trails of series, and this is the game that I've lent you. Yeah.
I've played Trails of... Is it the Sky? Trails of the Sky? Trails in the Sky? Something like that. Trails of the Sky. The one I like is Trails of Cold Steel.
Yeah.
And that's what I've lent you. Number 1 and 2. Number 3 is out in September. Cannot wait. Again, classic JRPG. Amazing battle system. Amazing party squad going on.
I sense a theme here. For
crit roll cast. Popping up in there, scaring you. That's the thing about JRPGs that will annoy you. Is critical role.
Oh, don't. Because I get that so bad. I just can't unhear voices. Playing... Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, etc. All I can hear is Travis in the background, and I'm like, Travis, stop.
Liam's Gollum was spot on. I did get far enough to get Gollum.
I told you it was good.
It was pretty much spot on. But I wouldn't have known that was him though. So,
and also the fact that the main character is Troy Baker.
So I feel there's 3 voice actors you always bump into.
Troy Baker.
No, 4. We're gonna take it to 4.
Troy Baker. Nolan North.
Nolan North. Matthew Mercer.
Oh, yes.
And Laura Bailey.
Yes.
I love them all, but you just see them everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Get that coin, you get it.
And you can't ever seem to have, everywhere. Troy Baker and Nolan North, they can't not be in a game together.
No, do you reckon they're contracted to be together now?
It wouldn't surprise me.
They're like Ant and Dec, you can't hide them separately.
Honestly, it would not surprise me to find that was true. Oh, dear. Right.
God, I have an honourable mentions. So we'll go for this really quickly because I feel like we've spoken about our games for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got stuff that didn't make the list. I've got stuff like Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Really liked it.
Yeah, that was...
It didn't make the list. I thought it was good. I thought it was different. The storyline was quite unique.
Yeah, the concept was really cool.
Yeah, really, really good. But like you said earlier, it was a game. I've played it. I'm probably not going to play it again.
Yeah, it wasn't the kind of... I feel like it would be good if you had like a kind of a follow-on game somehow. I'm not sure how that would work. Whether they kind of laid the seeds for one, didn't they? And then
yes, number 2 is coming at some point.
Is it? I was going to say I've not heard anything about it.
I remember reading something a few years ago about it.
Yeah, because it's been a while. But
yeah, because I played it late. I didn't play it on release. I played it like a year after or something.
Yeah, and I played it super late because I didn't have a PS4 at that stage. So I played it even later than you did. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like, it was good, but not kind of top games list good. So what else have you got on your honourable mentions?
What have I've got
oh god, what?
the Kingdom Hearts series.
Oh. Yeah,
great concept, bad execution. Like, I can't even tell you what the storyline's about. I really can't. But it's fun to play.
I feel like it would be a lot better if it wasn't over so many different platforms.
I know, like, how many side games? There's so many side games. There's like literally like 12.
They're side games that you almost need to play because they're important to the storyline.
Yeah,
but then I feel like if they're important to the storyline, why do you put them across so many platforms when not everyone is gonna be able to play across that many platforms? Like, it just seems like bad marketing strategy to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's why it didn't make the list. It's cool. I like it. I will play 3 at some point. Like, I can't believe they finally made it.
I know, it's nuts, isn't it?
I'll play it at some point, probably when I trade something in. I've got stuff like, Mario Kart, Pokemon, Sims.
Oh, that reminds me of something that should go on my honourable mentions. Is
Sims Making Magic.
Oh my god, these were so good, the original ones.
They were.
You know what also has just as amazing graphics as The Sims? The Harry Potter game. For PlayStation 1. It is like something stupid, like 17 years old or something. I've got the original disc at home. Oh my god.
That's
graphics.
Gonna be vintage. Like, sell that when you're older. That's going to be like...
I'm not selling it, bro. It's staying with me for life.
Let's go into your coffin.
Yeah. But the graphics are so hideous. They are so good. But like, it is a really fun game.
Have to be that pointy?
No, they're all that pointy. Their faces, apart from Hagrid, who feels like he's been stretched. Like,
it feels like he's ran into like a pane of glass and just stuck there.
Have you seen that photo of someone who made like online? It's someone who made like a clay head or something, and then they dropped it, and his face is smushed.
Yeah,
that's exactly what Hagrid looks like in this Harry Potter game. I swear.
It looks like smushed clay.
Yeah. But no, like, they've got so many good games. Like, they've got this one bit where you have to like fight Draco Malfoy to get out of the castle, and he throws a load of firecrackers at you, so you have to throw them back, and they like explode on him. And it's so good, but so stupid. I'm gonna have to like loan you it at some point just so you can experience it for yourself.
Oh my god.
So good.
I feel like when we get around to streaming, that's a game we should stream.
Oh my god,
reactions
please.
Would just be
it is
pure.
So funny.
Again, whole separate podcast, so we'll just say the name and move on.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah. I have a lot to say about Final Fantasy 15.
A lot to say about 15. Do I like it? Yes and no. No. But we'll touch that. We'll touch that in the mega podcast that's going to be.
Although,
definitely.
This is turning into a bit of a mega podcast already. We're approaching...
It is. We're getting there. We might just have to leave it at games in a minute. We might just have to come back.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like if we start getting into books and anime, we could go on for a very long time.
We are. So if we just stick with games this time, I think. See? Professional podcast. We're winging it as we go along.
Yes. So professional. We've totally planned this before we started recording today.
No, we planned this. Don't tell them our secret.
They're gonna find out eventually because it's not gonna get any better the more we do. Let's be honest here. It's gonna be a hot mess.
It is. It's fine. It describes us. It describes our play style.
Yeah.
Just a hot mess. Hot mess. We're always on fire.
Yes.
In RPGs, we're always on fire.
Yeah, we
love to be on fire.
Yeah, so it's like fitting, really.
It's fitting. Any more on my list?
What?
some days I like it, some days I hate it because I've had bad matches today. Overwatch.
Yeah, that's definitely nowhere in my list.
Oh, that game, I need to snap the disc so I can stop playing it. Like, I'm proper addicted to it, but I hate it at the same time.
It's just not at all my type of game.
Ooh, one series which I'm surprised you haven't tried yet is the Fire Emblem series.
You see, that has been on my list for ages, but I think... I want to say it's on, like, a platform that I don't have?
It's usually Nintendo.
Yeah, I don't have any Nintendo stuff, which is why I think I've never...
Nintendo.
But it does look really good, because I always see people playing it, and, like, I'm scrolling through Twitter, and, like, there's people playing one of them at the moment, I don't know which one, and they're always putting, like, screenshots or tweets about it, and I'm like, oh, it looks so good, but I can't play it.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's got like a permadeath
Oh.
element to it. So if one of your characters die, they're dead.
Oh. I'm not sure if I like that.
So you have to be like so careful.
Yeah, that's a bit too much risk for someone like me.
Especially if you've trained one of them up or like spent a fortune on their armor and stuff, and then they die.
Can you not like loot the armor back though?
No, they're dead.
That's rubbish.
It is rubbish.
Maybe one day we'll get around to, or at least I will get around to playing it. I'm surprised though, speaking of Nintendo, that you don't have any Legend of Zelda games on your list. Did you forget?
Oh, yes, I did. I felt so bad there.
I was like waiting for at least one of them.
I've played Zelda since I was a babby.
Yeah, I've like never played one again because we were never really.
Again, it's Nintendo.
Yeah, we've never really been a Nintendo family on my end. We're always like PlayStation.
Dropped the ball so bad.
I know.
Ocarina of Time is a classic. Again, it's like Ocarina of Time is like the Final Fantasy 7 of Final Fantasy. It's amazing, but that game took me like years to complete.
Really?
Yeah. any gamer who has played Ocarina of Time will tell you that the water temple is the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, you see, I've heard that.
Yeah, every time you play like Zeldas, you got the fire temple, wind temple, water temple, blah blah. The water temple in every single game is the worst. And the one in Ocarina of Time, it took me months to get through that one because I was very little when I played it. So like, I'd probably play it now and be like, oh, it's so obvious. But like, felt like eternity. I was stuck in that dungeon.
Well, at least it's consistent if it's the same temple every time. So you could like mentally prepare that it's gonna be horrendous.
No, because it's a maze that moves.
Oh.
So there's no preparation. You get in there and you're stuck.
Lovely. You're really selling it to me.
Yeah, it does. But a Breath of the Wild, again, like God of War, it like blew the series out of the water. Like, Breath of the Wild was amazing.
I'm gonna be honest, that's literally the only reason I want to get a Switch.
Well, they're bringing out a Switch Lite now. They're bringing out a much more cheaper, like less dingle dangles on a Switch. It's like when the DS Lite came out, we now have the Switch Lite.
Yeah,
which I wish I had now because it looks a lot less bulky than my Switch.
But then it's not that bulky in the first place. So, like, how do you get lighter?
I just think I'm so used to playing, like, a little DS. Like, the Switch just feels massive to me.
Yeah, I suppose. But then I suppose I had a PSP for years, so it's kind of, I'm used to...
Oh, God, I forgot that existed.
Yeah. I, like, just found my charger after, like, literally about 2 years.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if it's my PSP charger or a charger. Either way, it fits, so we're not going to question that. Look how techie we are. I'm using a charger. I don't know what it's for. Please don't come for me,
does like
tech
any
people.
household like not have a bin that's full of chargers which you ain't got a clue what it's for, but if you need something you just delve in there and find something that fits?
It's because
like,
so many old stuff had like really universal charging ports.
It does
Oh god, no, now we're going to get started on that. Back in our day
when we were little.
As if we're like ancient.
Back in my day, games were $19.99 when they came out. Now they're $59.99 when they come out.
That is another topic for a whole other podcast.
I'm out of games on my list.
I'm out of games
mentions.
on my list. do we want to talk about like game elements in this one, or save that for another one?
I feel like that could be just as long as what we've done now. Like, we're hitting 45 minutes now. I feel like this is a nice way to finish our top games.
Us being salty like about the past is a nice way to end the podcast.
Yeah, no, mechanics, I think we could just go on forever because we've got so many funny stories, I think, about said mechanics.
Yeah.
I've got so many angry notes about certain...
Yeah, I suppose I need time. I need time to better organise my notes.
No, I think that's it. Like, Pokemon, again, a big series for me. I doubt you've played that because that's again Nintendo.
No, I was really into, like, the cards when I was little, but not so much the games.
I still have a chest full of cards. Like,
oh my god,
that's my retirement fund. I've got. If my house burns, that's what I'm grabbing.
Not the cats.
Yeah, no, screw them. Screw them.
At least you've got your priorities sorted.
I used to rip people off on the playground all the time.
Oh my god, I remember you telling me about this.
Like, because I was like a collector, I knew what cards were worth what. Like, I hustled at like 9 years old. I would bring cards in that, like, some shinies were like so common and so cheap.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I've got this shiny, and I'm like, oh, I'll give you this one. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's a really expensive card. Like, go for it.
Oh.
I hustled my schoolmates, and I'm not sorry.
No, why should you be at 9?
Got to play the game.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Have you played Animal Crossing?
The original Animal Crossing.
I was gonna say, because it's like so like your game. Like,
yeah,
you would love it. Like Harvest Moon style Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I never played Harvest
Stardew
Moon
Valley,
either.
that sort of thing. No, I don't think I've played a Harvest Moon. I remember my sister having loads of them, but I don't think I have played
I think that's why I've been enjoying Moonlighter so much that I've been playing at the moment, because it's like fantasy Animal Crossing.
Yeah, they did give me Animal Crossing vibes when you were telling me about it.
It's really good. I'm gonna have to loan you it after.
Yes. Oh, I think it's sitting in my Amazon bin, actually, funny enough.
Yeah.
I was going through my Amazon earlier because I was like pre-ordering loads of games, and I was like, oh, Moonlighter is in my basket already.
But like, I've heard of it somewhere before I bought it. I want to say it was at like E3 or something.
I was going to say, was it like E3? It's a very E3 game.
I think it was like a few years ago, and then I forgot all about it, and then it obviously came out, and then I got it like cheap in game, I think earlier this year, last year sometime, and finally got around to playing it. But yeah, it's really good.
I think that's the best games, when you just find them randomly, like on a game shelf, and you're like, oh, I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
they tend to be the best games.
I'm a bit wary sometimes about buying games that are really hyped up, because I feel like they don't always live up to the hype.
I'm trying to think of stuff that I've bought, and then I was like, I got it for Christmas. Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about that. Is it not so great?
I hated it.
Oh my god,
that was so sad. Like, it looked like the sort of game I'll play. Like, I loved it for the first few hours, but it's so repetitive.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's not much, like, the battle system is, there's not much to it.
Oh.
Like, it felt like you were literally, like, doing the same set of skills all the time to get through each battle.
Yeah.
You just had the same sequence over and over again, and it was like, oh, okay. So yeah, that got traded in the other day, unfortunately, and I was sad because that looked like my perfect type of game. I was so excited to get it. And
see, at least you're like exchanging. I just kind of, if I don't like a game, it goes to the cupboard to die.
No, trade it in.
Oh well.
Oh well. Well, we're approaching the 50-minute mark, so
I think that is probably a good place.
I think it's a safe way to call it, and we'll leave the other stuff till next time.
Yeah, even though I'm sure we were aiming for like 30-minute episodes.
We were, but hey, this is what happens when you don't plan a podcast. Professional.
Yeah, it's not going to get any better than this, folks.
No, it's not. But this is us. This is who we are. This is our vibe. We just wing and bounce off each other and pray that it works. That was pretty much the whole of Divinity Original Sin. Next time it's going to be salty. It's going to be fun. And I feel like we can all have a laugh because we're going to talk about game mechanics and like funny stories of stuff that's happened to us. Like here's a sneak peek, and I'm hoping you can remind me why I flipped out on it. But I've written monsters in a chest. That is a dick move. Why was I kicking off recently? I remember sending you a text going, "Oh my god, there was a monster in a chest. It killed me."
Dragon Age.
Thank you.
That bit where you go, you're in like dungeons or something, and they've got the demon in the chest.
Yes.
And unless you open the last chest, they're all full of monsters.
Yes.
Yeah. I know the exact bit you mean.
Such a dick move.
And there is an example of my encyclopedic Dragon Age knowledge.
But yes, that is the tone for next time. Hopefully we can share stories about stuff that's happened to us in games, like me dying when I haven't saved it from monster in a chest and I lose about 40 minutes of gameplay.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that one.
Well,
So
I did the intro, you do the outro. I'm going to sit here and see how you do it.
Oh, nothing like piling the pressure on.
No. Enough pressure.
Well, I tried to do an outro and then you got salty.
I got sorry. I have to apologise. It takes over. It's like the Hulk.
So, yeah. Thank you for listening to Hivemind, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Jade. Bye.
Bye.